you know, the more I started listening to a lot of interviews and reading a lot of stuff about Murnane, and the way that he sort of cut himself off, I kind of wonder, like, well, how well does he really know Australia? Does he know, you know what I mean? Like, because
Yeah.
he's never been on the internet, and he never leaves like this small town outside of Melbourne. You know, maybe he doesn't know Australia that well.
Yeah.
But
And when you say
yeah, how do
outside
you?
of Melbourne, Goroke is a while away from Melbourne. I think it's on
Yeah,
the
well,
border with South
he
Australia.
lived nearer to Melbourne for most of his life. His wife died in like 2008, and then he
Mm.
moved out to Goroke. So yeah,
Yeah,
but
I think he grew up in Coburg and then lived in McLeod, which is a bit further out, and then
mhm.
yeah, went to Goroke, which is even
Gradually,
further out.
gradually getting further and further away.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think the furthest
that's
he's
a,
been from home was when he went to Tasmania, presumably on the Spirit of Tasmania because he doesn't fly.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't fly, so he must have. I know he hasn't been to New Zealand, or yeah, or as far as I could tell, like because obviously this is a point of interest. I mean, writers tend to be travelers to some degree, and he's just not going anywhere. He's uh he's a Harriman in terms of the book more than a Horizonite, I would say, at least in his
Yeah.
personal life. Yeah.
To that point, I'll get to the point about Australia, but on that, it
Okay.
did remind me with the traveling thing, and it seems pretty opposite with respect to the planes of interior travel because he learned Hungarian having read People of the Puszta by Gyula Ilyes. Apologies to Hungarian speakers. I
Right.
don't really
Right.
know how to
Right.
pronounce Hungarian words, but
Yeah.
and then his book Inland, a large portion of it is set in Hungary.
Oh,
So
okay.
he was an interior traveler.
Yeah.
He was very very curious in that respect, which feels just perfect for the person who wrote the planes. He won't actually go there, but he'll learn their bizarre language.